I was 14 years old when I took my first independent steps into Manhattan, landing on the corner of 50th Street and Broadway from the IRT. My friend Anita Sussman and I were going to see a Broadway show, another first for me. Manhattan was a whole new world. When we climbed up the subway steps into the sunshine, I couldn't believe how open and wide everything seemed compared to Newkirk and Nostrand, the narrow streets surrounding the projects. And there were so many cars. You couldn't play Skelly in Manhattan. You'd get run over. Marquees were everywhere, displaying the names of various shows. The possibilities seemed endless. We had tickets for The Diary of Anne Frank. Our seats were in the back of the balcony at the Court Theater, and I remember they cost $1.89, or was it $1.98? The actors were far away, but we could see the whole sweep of the stage. I've realized in retrospect that there's something to be said for the bird's eye view, that wide angle. Now that I can afford the expensive seats, I'm not sure they're really better. If you're too close, you can see the makeup, the sweat. It kind of destroys the illusion in a way. I was mesmerized by the play. I remember thinking to myself, Anne is 14, I'm 14, she's Jewish, I'm Jewish. Why couldn't I play the part? I felt I could do it just as well as Susan Strasberg, especially since Anne had difficulties with her mother. She was convinced her mother didn't understand her, and I could definitely relate to that. From then on, Anita and I would go to see Broadway plays practically every Saturday. I wanted to see serious dramas. I wasn't particularly interested in musicals. We saw Paul Muni in Inherit the Wind. I still love that play. It's about creationism versus evolution, religion versus science. Thank God Reason and Truth won out. Eva Le Gallienne and Irene Worth and Mary Stuart were also thrilling to watch. Here were two powerful actresses, both playing heads of state. Oh, I loved it. I wanted to be a serious actress, too. When I think back, I did my first acting job when I was about 9. One day, I said something my mother didn't like, and she slapped me across the ear. I thought, I'm going to pay her back for that. Give her a little aggravation. So the next time she spoke to me, I pretended not to hear. I acted like a little deaf girl, and it worked. She believed me and said, Barbara, answer me. And I just kept saying, what? What, did you say something? I completely scared her.